My name is Nina Chung. I'm founder and president of Elimu. Elimu means education in Swahili. And Elimu started with a very small gesture of taking two young boys to kindergarten. James and Joseph are now almost adults. One has graduated high school, the other one is in grade 11. Elimu really began as a project to help James and Joseph and his siblings and some cousins to stay in school. In those days, I was also assisting some girls to do a sewing program and sponsoring them with a sewing machine at the end of the course so that they could start their own business. Today, Elimu has grown to be about education on so many levels. We added a project called our Stay in School project, which keeps the children in school so the parents continue to look after the daily living, and Elimu steps in with school fees, with uniforms, even sometimes some health care, whatever it takes to keep kids from dropping out of school and help them to finish their studies. Over the years, Elimu has grown organically as we listen to the children in our programs. As I became more familiar with the community of Malindi, we realized that there were so many needs that the children were having, even in the classroom. Many resources are lacking. Sometimes teachers aren't even available for studies. And so we began to look at how we could address those issues, and that led to what is now called Elimu Resource Centre. It's a digital library, an education resource center. It's a learning community, and it's available here to all of the students of Malindi. So children come, especially from about grade 4 all the way through high school. They find digital textbooks. We have a small computer lab with software on it for maths tutorials, for science lessons. And we are helping them to succeed with their studies. The things they're missing in the classroom, they're now able to get here at the Resource Centre. From starting up the Resource Centre, Elimu Resource Centre here in Malindi, all kinds of new doors began to open. And today, we're looking even beyond just the school experience. We're looking at ways that we can help children as they leave high school to be able to get to that point of standing on their own 2 feet. So we started off with small things like career talks, where members of the business community, professionals, they come in and they talk to the kids, whether they're still in high school or those that have already left high school, giving them some advice on how they're using their courses for their futures. Also helping them to look at what they need to do to get themselves into college. And of course, here in Malindi, many kids will not have the opportunity to pursue college programs. Their parents won't be able to afford that. So now we're really opening up to look at ways to help kids with entrepreneurship, how they can start their own businesses, where they can get ideas, mentorship, support. As I said, to be able to stand on their own 2 feet. Elimu wants to help children make it through that transition from high school to standing on their own 2 feet. Elimu Resource Centre has made a great difference to Elimu as an organization. It's opened a lot of doors for us. It has given us a space to host the staff. It has given us a face in the community. It's given us a place for kids and their families to come, to have meetings, to find us. In the beginning, before the center, we used to work from a home office based out of my home. So staff and volunteers would come to my place. Today, we have the facilities to offer a study hall for high school students, a study hall for primary school students. We have a computer lab. We even have a big open lobby area with a nice kitchen. We're looking at being able to put a youth coffee house into that space. We have a great space upstairs where we can offer now conferences, seminars. We can do our career talks there. And a big outdoor compound where we can actually do other learning experiences like health and fitness activities. Elimu Resource Centre has become the hub for Elimu projects. So the children from Nyumbani Kwetu home, James and Joseph and his siblings and cousins, they come here for their studies. The children from our school sponsorship program are also here evenings, weekends, during the school holidays to get their holiday homework done and to pursue their studies. We bring the students from our sewing program here once a week, and they are getting digital proficiency, learning how to use the computers, learning how to use the internet to search fashion design ideas around Africa. They've learned how to download YouTube videos so they can do their own learning, new pattern ideas, and other tutorials that will help them with their business. We also do business training for them, and again include the digital component to help them modernize their sewing businesses. At Elimu, we want to be there for students at all stages of life. So really, we began with a focus on children, and I think our heart will also always be for helping children make it through their educational experience, help them to succeed with their studies. But now we're also growing to be able to support youth, young adults, those who have completed high school or even completed college or are pursuing their college studies. They have a place here where they can come, get access to computers, get access to the internet, find mentors, further their studies, and begin to look at ways to stand on their own 2 feet as they go beyond their studies, looking for new ideas that can be income-generating projects, ways to start up a new business. We're also able now to serve the adults in the community. So one of the things that we quickly learned when we opened the Resource Centre is that not only the students but also the teachers are looking for support with their further studies. We are able to help teachers with lesson planning, digital proficiency training, again, how to use computers in the classroom, how to find ideas online for projects. We're also helping adults, young, small entrepreneurs who need computer access, need internet access. And we started a program recently for boda taxi drivers. Those are the motorcycle taxis of Malindi. Nowadays, things like updating your license or your registration has to be done online. And many of our borders are not very familiar with computers. Some may have never even touched a computer. So we've started up a program even for them where they can come. We teach them how to use the computer in a simple way and help them to get comfortable with those government e-portals. We want to be able to do more of that and to be available to anyone at any stage of life who's looking to learn. Do they want to use computers? They need digital technology. They want to modernize their skills and their business. They want to come up with new business ideas. They want to find ways to connect with other people outside of Malindi, customers or mentors. We're able to help with all of that. So our goal for the future is for Elimu to be the hub for education for all stages of life. That's why when we talk about Elimu now, we talk about learning for life.